I was highly intellectual, very, very smart, very book smart. I would say I was a non-believer. I looked at the universe as my God, and I can make out of this what I want, and that's really what I was taught. But at the same time, a party guy. I was an athlete, played in sports, and so, beers, drinking, smoking, having a good time, doing everything that all the other kids were doing. I just cared about me and making a mockery of other people's faith. It's like, oh, so you're religious, okay, well, or you're a Christian, whatever it may be, trying to pull more from them just to kind of debate them and get them into a corner of, well, how is that possible? How can you say that your God forgives when this is the world that we live in? Ultimately, just to try and steer people away, if nothing else, to test their faith in a way that made them doubt it. That was my mission.
We've been together for 15 years now. We've been married for almost 13 years, and being married is hard. I mean, that's just the reality of it. It's hard, and I just don't think you can do it alone. And I just told him that I was going to start looking for a church, and he was just, okay, if you want to.
My wife and I started attending CCV, and it was sporadic, my attendance. And I'd always tell you, yeah, the energy's good. I enjoy that. That's really fun, but I'm not a believer, and I'm not gonna buy in, so don't ask me to. And it was almost a defensive thing when I look back on it.
I never pushed him. I never pushed him. I just prayed that God would soften his heart and that he would use me in any way possible to bring him to Christ.
I started to go more and more. I still missed quite a bit because I didn't really see the importance of it. But it was during this time that I remember there was a sermon, and it dealt with individuals who didn't feel they were worthy because I've done too much. You don't know how wicked my life has been, the things I've done. I'm certainly not worthy. When he spoke to that, it really awakened me, and it pulled on my heart to the point that it was literally a few weeks after that I did want to get baptized, and I did want to take that leap of faith, because you know what? If those people he's talking about, if that's the case, then I'm worthy too. I told my wife about it. I even brought a change of clothes 3 weeks in a row, and I let that voice inside of my head say, "You're not worthy," the 3 more times. And it was that fourth time that I kind of stifled it down, and I just said, you know what? I am worthy, and this is for me, and Christ is the way that I want to go. And I can't describe the weight that was lifted off of my shoulders, and just how much at peace I was with my decision. Coming up out of the water, it really was a rebirth for me, and it really was a reaffirmation for my family, and what I wanted to have happen in my life.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. The world behind me, the cross before me, the world behind me, the cross before me, the world behind me, the cross before me. No turning back. No turning back. In Christ alone, the victory's won. He bore the shame of Calvary's cross. My sin he raised,
sum up how my life has changed since accepting Christ into my heart. My marriage is stronger with God at the center and just keeps getting better and better. My children are more inquisitive and want to know Christ as well. My professional life has even moved along to a point where I'm accomplishing goals that I thought I could never attain on my own. If you asked me 3 years ago if any of this were possible, I would have absolutely said not. But now I would just tell you it's true, and that with God all things are possible.
In Christ